You know, I expected it to be a little quicker since the release of Shadow Fable for this deck to come about, but it finally has, and it actually is surprising how good it can be. Because we're playing Dusk Noir with Arceus. No, I know, that's not going to make anyone shiver their timbers. It's Arceus Dusk Noir, kind of, it makes sense, really. Well, this list was piloted to 5th place, top 8, in a 200-player tournament by Mr. Soda King, which is a name I do recognize. Nonetheless, it is an interesting build, because this Arceus deck plays 4 Duskull, 1 Dusclops, and 4 Dusk Noir. It's all about allowing Arceus to hit much higher numbers very quickly. As with the Cursed Blast on a Dusk Noir and 180 on the Arceus with Turbo, that is 310 damage by turn 2. And it can be so oppressive against evolving decks as well, because you can take out one Charmander with an Arceus and another with a Dusk Noir. And as we know, most evolving decks usually have 2 attackers available ready to evolve the turn afterwards, and this just wipes the board if that's going to be the case. Ultimately, there's a lot of things you can really do with this Arceus because of Dusk Noir, and in the few games that I've played with it, I can fully see it and believe it. But if you don't believe in the Dusk Noir with Arceus, well, let me show you a few games and see if I can change that mind of yours. Before we get into it though, I want to shout out ptcgl store, where you can buy Pokemon TCG Live codes, all to be claimed within ptcgl itself. What I find most useful with ptcgl store is buying codes of a set that I've come close to completing, such as Twilight Masquerade, to then turn those codes into credits, allowing me to purchase anything I want in ptcgl to make any deck. So if you are in the market for some codes, please use code FTW for 5% off at checkout to show them some support for supporting me. It's just a whole support triangle over here. Thanks again for ptcgl store for sponsoring. Now, let's get going. It was Raging Bolt we're playing, huh? Okay. So I'm gonna do this, actually, and just be on the safe side. I'm assuming this Duskull is going down. Bit of a shame because I have the Dusk Noir here and ready, but I do need to get an Arceus down and attach. Otherwise, we're not. Look, Arceus has been out for so long now to a point that we know what you need in order to actually get a chance to win here. If you don't get Arceus turn 1 attachment, you're in trouble town, especially in a format this fast. It's the reason why Arceus still is like lurking around, but not like popping off, because it's just too quick. How dare you capture me? If you get ahead, oh, Jesus, okay. Made me worry there. Definitely made me worry. Also, low-key hoping that they don't get a bench Pokemon, because if they don't and we are able to get an Arceus, we just win. All right, boss coming in. If you burst roar, you lose. Oh God. Okay, we have a serious chance to win here. This reset, I mean, come on. Of course, we're definitely getting Arceus. There's no way we don't. Less rare candy, just to be extra safe. I'm going to get myself an Arceus. And we're going to research, and we 110. I got scared there. I legit got scared. That's GG. That's game. You see, without Dusk Noir, this wouldn't be happening. But look at us. Who'd have thought, hey? Who'd have thought? Energy on Arceus, Dusk Noir KO to ping 130 on the Bolt. The Dusk Noir knocks itself out, and they just scoop. We donked a Raging Bolt. Just let that sink in. Oh, we're playing Blood Moon Ursaluna. That's a bad matchup. Funnily enough, Mr. Soda King, who was piloting this in the Pumpkin tournament, won 200 plus players, literally won every game but lost to Ursaluna. So that's quite funny. Thankfully, though, they are starting off a little bit on the slow side, so I'll take that any day of the week, mate. Do I go for a... No, I definitely think... Okay, what am I doing there? I go for a Arceus, I think, and attach the jet onto the bench one, because that makes me feel fun seeing the animation. Ready? Yippee! There you go. Let's throw a Duskull down. Gonna trekking shoes here. Oh, hello. I'll take a Capturing Aroma. Want to see if I can get another Duskull. That would be nice. Nope, it's a heads, meaning... I'm just going to grab Arceus and pass, because they just attached and ended their turn, meaning they don't have much to play with. So I'm just going to pass up, not Iono. Definitely not Squawk. Look, we have Prime Catch, all right? We need that. Unless we get another Donk. Ah, there's Iono. Okay, well, there you go. Let's see what we get off that. Pretty much what we need. That's fine. I tell you what, this deck is pretty good at just being an Arceus deck. I do like that. Oh, bro, if they didn't bench one more Pokemon, we could have won again here. But we could be in a nice situation here where I can get rid of literally the Cleffa and the Ursaluna. That would be fun, especially with the dead drawing. So I think I might take that out. So what I'm going to do is go for an Arceus first off. Then I'm going to pop in here, actually, and get my Duskulls. I'm going to check. I have Dusclops, because I'm going to Dusclops this, meaning I don't need to use rare candy. That's also what I'm thinking here. Another Ultra, another one. All right, let's do that. Let's Ultra Ball and let's get ourselves a Dusclops. That's for sure. And I don't think I used... No, I think I do use my V-Star power. Yeah, because I have literally nothing. So what I'm going to do is get myself a Research and a Dusk Noir for next turn. Could research now, but don't want to. So I'm going to Curse Blast, KO the Cleffa, and then knock out the Ursaluna. Now, annoyingly, they can go for a Mind Bend, but it isn't the end of the world, my friend. Yes, I know. Bro drops one Pokerap, and the next thing you know, he thinks he's an artist. Right, let's go for a KO here and just accelerate to the Arceus. A lovely little prize of Arceus V-Star there, by the way. I like that. Let's just take those energy and throw them on here. Lovely jubbly. I've just got to hope they don't somehow respond with an Ursaluna. They could definitely go for like a Lana or something. That's concerning. Lana's aids, would that get them there? No, they have no energy, right? Yeah, we're fine. Absolutely fine here. Well, there is another Ursaluna. They go for a battle. Oh, okay. Battle harden for 1. If they pass, they lose. Easy stuff. Ventral Punch coming in, and it's a Mind Bend. It's GG. This deck just takes wins so easily sometimes. It's insane. Right, Rare Candy into Dusk Noir. I'm going to retreat, of course, into my Arceus. We go for Curse Blast, KO Monkey Dory, and then that will bring up... Yeah, there you go. They got the gimmick. Bro, this deck is just doing so many wonders. It's so fun. Right, Capturing Aroma. Playing that first because I want to get a Tails. God, do you know what? It's actually the first time where actually getting Tails is benefiting me. Usually I want it so much and then they just keep giving me Tails. But now I think I'm confusing the game. I'm wanting a Tails here. Either way, I'm going to jet up here, keep my Duskull nice and safe. And we'll buddy puffin for... I'll go for one more Duskull here. In fact, I'll go for this one. Because I don't want to overdo it. I'm assuming that's one way to go about this. We could also be just KO'd next turn by a Miraidon, but we're going to risk it for a biscuit. Tell you what would be a fun inclusion in this deck now that I think about it. It's just like a one-off Blood Moon Ursaluna. I think this deck plays a Squawkabilly EX, and I understand the Squawkabilly play because if you have the Arceus but no energy and have a Squawk, then you have to get that Arceus energy attached. So the Squawk is definitely needed. Maybe you could go to 3 Dusknoir? Is that risking it? Or what, like 3 Trekking Shoes? There's 4 Trekking Shoes in this deck. And just add 1 Blood Moon Ursaluna to come in the late game, or even mid game, of course, because you're KOing things with Dusknoir, and just again have a massive hitting Pokemon that can come out and take out any sort of basic 2 prizer, basically. I think that's a really good card to include in this deck and feels like a bit of a no-brainer, considering how easy it is going to be to actually play it, right? Especially with Turbo and stuff. Like, it seems like something that needs to be in this deck. So yeah, that's something that's just a suggestion, I guess you could say. Maybe there's a reason why it doesn't exist, but lovely, lovely top deck here. Unfortunately, they have 3 Frigibax in play, so I need to do a lot of work in order to actually pop off here. And I might really just go for it. I'm going to Ultra Ball and get an Arceus, and it's definitely something we can do. If we get 2 Dusclops in play here and we find ourselves a Prime Capture, then we can KO all 3 Frigibax this turn, and you know I have to go for it, okay? I have to try and pop off here. That's not the best sign, but what I can do is Ultra Ball away Pokestop and Nest Ball and just get one of the pieces, the Dusknoir, and so long as I get a Trekking, another Rare Candy, I think I have it. If I could KO all 3 Frigibax, that is just illegal. Come on, we've got to get it. No, I don't want you. I want a Rare Candy or an Ultra. Oh, I think we just got it. I literally think we've just got it. No way. Don't you dare say I've got this, because I think we're popping off. Right, I want to see if I can get ourselves an Arceus V as well. Yes, another Tails going in my favor. Let's have it. Right, so I think we've just done this, and this is absolute insanity. We go for Starbirth. Please say I haven't prized the Prime. I haven't. Oh my God, this is disgusting. This is not right. Okay, Rare Candy. Evolve into Dusknoir. So hold on. I'm going to play it Puff and get one more Duskull, actually, because I might need it to KO the hands the turn afterwards. But I'm going to Prime Catch a Frigibax, go into my Dusknoir, Curse Blast number 1 to KO that Frigibax. We're taking a prize card there. We're going to go for another Dusknoir after promoting Arceus to KO this Frigibax, like so. And because I'm taking prize cards here, the prize trade is still even, apart from the fact that I'm going to be taking a knockout, and I can't believe I have legitimately, in one turn, with an Arceus deck, mind you, taken out 3 Frigibaxes from the bench. You thought benching 3 was safe? No, not against this, Donny. Trinity Nova in your pot, mate, and that is absolute mayhem. Oh my God. This is something different. Absolutely something different. Yeah, there you go. Bob's your uncle. How are you responding? Like, how? Well, they go for a poker stop, and look at that, a rare candy and an ultra ball. I could have used that last turn, eh? Well, they super odd, and they recover all 3 Frigibacks. Yeah, that's fair. Now, let's see, right? I want to test this theory here. Is this deck all bark, no bite? You know what I'm saying? Does it follow through after such a play? Or has this deck got the chompers of a Rottweiler? There's an Arida. They're going to be literally re-establishing themselves, I think, here. Oh, they don't get themselves like a Nespor or Puffin? Nothing like that, no? Maybe they're thinking it's too little too late, huh? Well, they do get the 2 Frigibacks down, and I could, if I got lucky, there's no boss in this deck, so it would have been funny if I had a boss and like an Outer Rare Candy. Imagine KOing them both again. That would be just disgusting. Right, let's flip the script. I say what, they're drawing a lot of cards. Be a shame if they get Iono'd next turn, eh? A heavy ball coming in, though, as they grab themselves a Greninja this time around. And they bench the Greninja there. They go for a concealed cards. And they buddy Puffin again, getting a 3rd Frigibacks. Yeah, they're like, no, you're not doing that against me. It's like we just reset all of a sudden. It's so weird. Okay, this is just fun. Let's go for a Turbo. Yes. And if I get a heads on this capturing aroma, I can just dust Clops. Actually, no, that's the one time I get a tails and I wanted a heads. You see, I don't know what I was going to say there. I was going to say you see Pokestop. You see, ptcgl. You just keep giving me tails. You see, oh, hello, there's Dusclops. That gets us there. Okay, gets us KO on the hands, and then from there, what do we try and follow up with? We need to get a boss KO on something, right? But there's just no Gus left. Oh, hello. That means I can Ultra Ball and just get myself an Arceus out. Yeah, that's fine. Oh wait, no, do we not have the maths? I don't think we have the maths here. We're doing 180, and then that's 230. Okay, we do have the maths. It's fine. It's fine. This is enough to KO the hands. We just need to find a way to take a singular prize card next turn. Now, the problem here is they can just absolutely body me with Chien-Pao, right? They can come up with Chien-Pao, go for a 1-hit KO, I swing, they respond with a 1-hit KO after that. That's the danger here. I honestly feel like this deck needs one more out, you know, to a Gust play. It just feels like it needs that. There is the spoken of Chien-Pao. Now, if they don't get a KO this turn, then we definitely have the opportunity to win this game. Or if we get another Dusknoir setup, which we have one more left in deck, that could also be our out by just KOing Greninja. So long as they don't get a KO this turn, we have to like go for a swing, throw Duskull down and try and find Dusknoir and then just go for that play. But nonetheless, they do still need to get themselves an Arida for a Bax. I said Basque. No, not a Basque Legion, a Bax Caliber. They do get 2 more energy though, and they're going to have a lot of dig here. Oh, you don't want to see that. You lose Arida and Bax? Oosh. That, funny enough, if they just flipped the script before Pokestop, then they would have hit it. It goes to show you don't do the Pokestop until it's your last option. Or for any other specific circumstances where you really need a specific item card and then want to find something like a Pokemon afterwards. I don't know. Look, bro, for me, I'm like, Pokestop at the end. I probably don't live by that mantra, though, do I? Okay, Cypher Mania. Why didn't you do that? Oh, wait, what? Why didn't you? Oh, no, they must have got Cypher off the... Yeah, okay, off the Pheasantipity. So I'm saying, why didn't you just Cypher, get Candy Backs, and then you're good to go? But I'm assuming they found that off the flip the script, which, again, is just painful, eh? Oh, no, you're fine. What am I talking about? Oh, no, but you've lost your backs. Usually, Chien-Pao plays 2 backs, and there's 2 in a discard pile. If they play the 3rd... then yes, they can go back to Candy and then Greninja, but they might be in a situation... Oh, no, I'm sure they could still get it, right? You can seal cards, maybe Rod, Ultra Ball. You probably have Candy in hand. It's a 10 card. Oh, no, they got the 3rd backs. Okay, well, I'm just going to... They actually got the 3rd backs, bro. Behave. And they get the... Yeah, this is where the deck starts falling apart. I just need one more gust, bro. I need just one more gust out, and we can just gust up this. But no, I think we're going to get bodied. I'm not feeling so good here now, Mr. Krabs. Oh, there is the load up. And a Hellblade for 300. My confidence is now at an all-time low. If we get lucky, we get lucky. If we don't, we don't. Benching Duskull is also kind of a bad idea, because with Shivery Chill, I mean, I'm confident they'll be able to find what they need to just get a Moonlight Shuriken. So I don't want to give them that option. Let's see what the hell's going on in deck here. We have literally nothing now. Nothing in our... Bro, just a boss would have been it. I think this deck is dying for 1 boss's orders. I think it really is. Why did I say yes to that? Anyway, I'm just going to go for Trinity Nova and hope for the best, I guess. Well, they go for Superior, and I'm assuming that's going to be more than enough, right? 6 energy is what you need. As long as you have 2 in deck, you're fine, right? Well, they are going for Super Cold. Is it going to be the 6? If it was 5, they definitely had enough for the Moonlight Shuriken, but it seems like it is going to be 6 here. And there is the 6th. They just about clawed a comeback. With a beautiful turn, by the way, after I got rid of 3 Frigibacks, but I just needed one boss's orders and we would have potentially got there. But I still had fun. Do you know what's funny? I was going to say at the start of this video, not the start of this video, that's just completely incorrect. At the start of this game that I made 2 tweaks. I got rid of a trekking shoes and an S-ball, put in a blood moon and another counter catcher just to see how it would play. And I'm thinking to myself, I'm going into the game, oh, it'd be funny if I start the blood moon Ursaluna in the active. Right, let's go for a puff in here and get ourselves 2 Duskos. At least we have a jet. A jet can at least get it out of the active spot if we get in a dicey situation. I'm going to say yes to you, try you out, and see if I can get myself an Arceus here. We can. Okay. So here's the thing, right? We started a Blood Moon. That sucks. But I also need to attach an energy, and I also need to retreat this Blood Moon. So I can Jet Energy and attach to Arceus, and then hope they don't get it, or Jet Energy onto the Duskull, in which if they don't get it, I have to just take a whole other turn to set up before I can even play. So I have to risk it for a biscuit because I started the one Pokemon that I put in this deck for a slight change. Typical stuff. Maybe Soda King was up to something. Maybe like, no, Blood Moon is good in this deck, but because of ptcgl and what it is, unfortunately, you can't do it because you will always start it. Either way, there is a concealed cards, a Ogerpon coming in here. And by God, I hope they don't get the Sado. They get another Charm, though, that's for sure. And a Squawk. Yeah, we lose. Okay, that's great. It ain't looking good, bro. They gone for a Squawk and Seize. They put another Bolt down, and they're going for, oh, Bug Catching. Are they, wait, is that becoming normal in Raging Bolt? Doesn't seem to make much sense as to why she's played. Doesn't seem to make much sense. But hey, I'm just the YouTuber guy, you know what I'm saying? They go for a Teal Dance. Well, they do get 2 Teal Dance off that Bug Catching set, so you can't complain, can you? As we go, do energy there, and you still need a Sada and a Lightning. No, it's a pass. Oh, okay. I got a bit sweaty there, I can't lie. Let's just research, get rid of this nonsense. And, okay. So, there's plays to be made with this current hand. So I'm going to try and do that. I think I'm Trekking Shoes first here. Ah, lovely. And I'm going to Ultra Ball away energy and say a Nest Ball. Grab myself the Archie, and what do I actually go for here? Because I can take a KO on the Bolt, but odds are they're just going to respond anyway. But like, what choice do I have at the same time? I think I just have to KO the Bolt. Right, so that's what we're going to do. I'm going to Starbirth and get myself Dusknoir and Turbo. Could just get myself discard fodder for the Ultra Ball. Is that? No, I want the Ultra Ball next turn. So, well, I might need it. I don't know. Listen, let me cook, okay? I'm just cooking. Let's just throw the Dusknoir down, attach, take a Curse Blast, self-KO, and throw it onto that Bolt. And from there, we will go for a Trinity Nova and take the KO there. Hitting that 310 number I was talking about. So turn 2, 310, achieved. Also, where the hell's all my energy gone? Maybe I discarded all of it. I think I did. Anyway, 2 energy on the Arceus is better than 0. And we can always come in with an Ursaluna at some point. Maybe the Ursaluna will pay off sooner than I thought, which would be kind of funny, really, in hindsight. Well, there's the Teal Dance coming in. And I'm kind of hoping here, considering that they didn't get Sada in that hand before, that they're just going to struggle to get it now. That said, it's not looking like that's the case. Unless, no, there's a Teal Dance. Unless, if you do with, no, okay, they don't. Maybe it is an Ursaluna time because they can just OHKO the Bolt, right? If they take 2 prizes here, all I need is a Turbo, right? Yeah, I just need a double Turbo. And then I can just, oh no, but then I can't KO the Bolt with a Turbo because the damage output goes down. So maybe what I do here is just come up with the Arceus swing, not take the knockout on Bolt. I could also, though, go for a potential Prime Catch on a Squawk, which would be pretty much enough to help us see through the game afterwards with a Raging Bolt. But I also could just do that next turn as well. I'm gonna risk it for a biscuit. Oh, hey, okay. So I could attack with Arceus here for 200 damage, ping the Raging Bolt, they KO my Arceus afterwards. That's 1 prize remaining, meaning I can't use the Duskull. So I have to take a 2 prize this turn, I think, in order to potentially win the game. And so I have to go for that risk. Okay, that Turbo has been a bit annoying for us because that means we would have just got the Ursaluna play, but still wouldn't have been enough anyway. So I think unless I attach to Ursaluna now and then just prime up, if I get prime, that is. No, but the Ursaluna is the only thing that could take out Bolt at the end of the game. So, okay. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go for a Turbo here. I'm going to Ultra Ball and just get myself Arceus V-Star and low-key just hope to find a Prime or a Counter Catcher. That's what we're looking for. Oh, no, we need Prime because we need to Yeah. Okay, maybe I should have promoted the Arceus, huh? Yeah. Okay, now I'm concerned because I didn't get it. And I need to retreat this Duskull, bro. Oh, man, I was hoping for at least like a Pokestop or something to try and dig if we failed it, but not even that. Funny enough, I actually decided to add a second counter catcher instead of a boss. I think boss would have been nicer. So what? I take out Greninja and take out... No, but then I can't take out the Bolt if I do that. So I just take out the Bolt and then hope that they ain't got it. That feels terrible. That feels really terrible. I think we lose here. I just don't see a world where they don't get it. But I guess we have to act as if that's the case. What's funny is if I didn't attach that turbo, I would have now been able to come out of Ursaluna, making it... Well, that wouldn't have made a difference. All right, well, here we go. Let's get rid of you, get rid of the turbo. Yeah, and we're just going to go for Dusknoir. Unfortunately, we whiffed the Prime, which was our way to win. But I have a feeling it's just... No, they're just going to get the Bolt KO here. It's what Bolt does. So there you go. 130 on the Bolt. Maybe there was a different game plan and I just didn't see it, but here we are. It's just that unfortunate prizing there of only needing 2 now to win the game. This is where a survival brace would have been fun as well. But no, we're here. And if they don't have it, then it's a miracle. An absolute blessing from the heavens. Well, there's a charm. So that gets rid of the Ursaluna situation. But it wouldn't matter anyway. They retrieval, if they just attach, it's basically as soon as we see Seda, it's a GG. Now, I have played Seda decks before where you don't have your Sedas because they're at the bottom of the deck. I'm kind of hoping for that situation. A little bit of Copium, but they do nest... Oh, no, they've got... Wait, no, that doesn't change anything. A little bit of Copium, maybe. Oh, no, but they could do like a switch card, double switch play. Wait, do they have the... No, they don't have E-switches. No way. Okay, they attach to the Bolt. Are we seeing a Seda? We are, and that, unfortunately, is going to be GG. So, a bit up and down, this video, eh? But to say this deck doesn't have any potential is just not true. It's really, really cool, man. I love this. In fact, it is one of, if not my favorite deck right now. It's just so unique. I adore it. So, a huge shout out to Soda King for making and piloting this. I assume he made it. It's an absolute cracker. But we're going to leave it there. As always, thanks to the memberships. And yes, Worlds is approaching. So if anyone is at Worlds, I hope you have a fantastic time in Hawaii. Nonetheless, though, I'll see you in the next video.
Once I yono and leave you in pain. Wanna go turbo and leave you in shame. So used to winning is built in my name. I'm giving them chills, shivery chills. They're super cold when I'm signing my deal.